You go, I go, you stay, I stay. One song to sing.
What up, guys? I'm back. I apologize for the lack of videos the past couple weeks. I got sick.
There's a pool.
A pool?
Yeah.
You want one of those?
Yeah.
You better be a good girl. Okay, so I got sick. Well, I thought I was just falling apart because I started getting the whole body ache thing where you feel like you're sore and you're not really sore. It's more just body aches from like being sick, like flu-like symptoms. So I was just hurting for like 2-3 days, and then I started getting congested, headaches, and I was just sick. So I decided to take that week off. It took a while for me to recover. When I did recover, I started to feel this like tendonitis type of pain here. So I'm like, let me just take some more time off. Let me let this heal. I haven't taken a break from training in a long time. And I thought it would be good for me. And it really has. I feel great. My body just feels recovered. So is like my mental aspect. My mentality from training. Like I was getting a little bit burnt out. I was a little burnt out. And with me, I'm just stubborn. I just want to keep getting in the gym. Always training through pain, training through stress, all that kind of stuff. But that was like my out, and it was becoming more of a burden and an obligation when it should be fun and my release of stress. But it was turning into me dreading it, and that was just because I was so burnt out. I was gonna come back the day after Father's Day, but I felt this pinch in my lower back on the way home from Dave & Buster's. We went to Dave & Buster's on Father's Day, and I had a couple drinks, a little buzz going, so I was a little, loose, a little numb. But on the way home, I felt this like real bad tightness in my lower back, and it felt like it came out of nowhere. But it could have came from, we were playing this baseball game, throwing it hard. Me and Sonia were going round for round. I think it might have came from there, just a random tweak. Really what happens to me all the time, I don't get hurt training, I get hurt like doing random things at home. So anyways, took the rest of the week off, and now I feel almost 100%. I feel a little bit of tenderness here, but I'm gonna give it a shot today because I'm very anxious to get back. It's been like 2 weeks of not training and a while for me to upload a video. And I missed it. It was a nice break from uploading. Also, I haven't done that in a while. It was a nice break. Without me training every day, 6 days a week, my appetite has gone down. I have no appetite. I eat like 1.5 meals a day, and they're like smaller. And even when I'm eating that meal, even if it's a good tasty meal, it's like it doesn't satisfy me. I don't even want to eat it. So I've been like forcing myself to eat, forcing myself to get my protein in, but I know I've been either at a maintenance or a deficit some days. I don't know. I haven't been tracking, but I've been dropping weight. Yesterday I was 162.3, and this morning I was 161.7. Prior weeks I was just hovering around 167, 168. So it's crazy. Just give my body some rest and not eating enough, my weight drops. So I like it because it just means my metabolism is in a good place where it's dropping weight, but I'm still having a good amount of calories. I think I'm still having like 25 on most days, 2,500 calories, and I'm dropping this much weight without any training. So that means my metabolism's in a good place without the training, where once I slowly start increasing my training, my calorie output, and increase my food, I'm going to be in a good position to where I'm not going to put on excessive body fat because my appetite's not crazy, straight out of a cut. It's almost like I did a little mini cut. I'll look at it like that. But I was sick and not training. Strength has probably dropped, so we'll see how today goes. Updates with me. I've been spending a lot of time on the bike. I know you guys don't like to hear that, and that's, you know, the reason why I started another channel, Riding with Raymond. I've been having a lot of fun doing that. It's really, I don't know, it's starting to be another passion where I like riding. It's not just like driving a car. I've always been a car guy. Riding a bike is like, there's skill involved. You get better the more miles you put in. It's like you drive a car, and yeah, you get used to it. It's more like you get accustomed to driving the car. With a bike, you improve your rider skill the more you ride. I don't know, I love it, guys. So check out my moto vlog channel if you guys want. If you guys get a chance to, it's Riding with Raymond. I have the link in the description box all the time. And I also upgraded my bike. I'll give you guys a quick spiel about that. How it happened. I told myself I wasn't going to upgrade for a while, but I've been riding every day on the R3, and I'm very confident in where my skills gone on that bike. So there's one day I went to BMW Marietta motorcycle Marietta. I've been looking at the S1000 double R. It's BMW's like super bike, and I wasn't planning on upgrading for a while, but I wanted to sit on it. I wanted to see how it felt. I sat on it. The sales guy, he was super cool, Chris. He was like, "You want to test drive it?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm good." He's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." You know, I was kind of afraid of the bike. Went home. A couple days later, I'm like, you know what? After watching a bunch of YouTube videos on the bike, I'm gonna test ride it. And I went over there, and he was like, "Here you go. You know, give me your driver's license, your motorcycle license, and your insurance." Gave it to him, and he's like, "Here you go, here's the keys, take it out for an hour." I'm like, "An hour?" I expected like, you know, like a 5-minute ride around the block. So I took it out, instantly in love. So traded in the R3. I took some parts off, gave it to some friends, gave some stuff to Tankster, and I'm saving stuff for Ron. So I got out of the R3 pretty easy. I actually made some money. That's it, I'll show you guys. That is the BMW S1000RR. I love it, guys. It's time to get to the campus. Fat-free Pringles, anybody? Nick, the barber, got those. He found them at the 99-cent store. They're like expiring next week, on July 6th. Last time I had these was when I was in my long cut, and I was living off these. They're great. No fat, all carbs. But they discontinued them. That's what we heard from Walmart. We were buying like cases of it at Walmart, and then they told us that it got discontinued. So I haven't seen these in a while. Nick brought these in. Nick is cutting, and he bought a couple cases, I guess. He got them really cheap because they're expiring next week. But I'm giving these out, so if you guys are coming in today or tomorrow, ask for some Pringles. It definitely feels weird as hell wearing trainers, like gym shoes. Cause I've been wearing my high top leather Chucks because I've been riding a lot, and just jeans. It feels weird wearing joggers. I've been wearing some stretchy jogger jeans when I'm riding. This is weird. It's nice. Guess it means I had a nice break, and you know, I feel refreshed. So I'm excited to get it. I brought a Icon Meals peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm gonna have that in a little bit. Probably gonna train around 1 or 2. Get my work done. Cause I'm in here earlier. It's about 9 o'clock. What'd you say?
That's what Riley's gonna do to Kendall.
Riley's gonna do this to Kendall. Because Riley's the boss. Oh my god! What are those? Those are OG right there. So I Nike ID these a long time ago, back in like 2010.
Give him 5. Yeah.
I got the same ones.
Hi.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
We're gonna go that.
Nice snapback.
Show him. Show the hat. Yeah.
Sweet.
What are you guys training?
Pool.
It is like 100 degrees outside. Look, we got Tankster Spike in here because we're installing his RAM mount. RAM mount is a cell phone holder. Fit right in this door. It's way cooler here inside. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. It's like stepping into a sauna. Pretty excited to pop this button. Haven't had a pre-workout. Haven't had Ghost Legend in like almost 2 weeks. It's gonna hit me hard. We're gonna get a push day in. I'm gonna take it very light, easy, because I'm easing back into training, and my forearms are still not 100%. I had it set in my head that I was going to train today, so I'm going to train today just see how it goes. But it's just really bothering me. I can feel it just by touch, so I'm going to take it nice and light and see how it goes. Just taking my time, just warming up my shoulders, even my wrist. Feels good to be back. Training, starting with bench press. Feels good, but I just feel kind of foreign right now. It's been a while. So I'm gonna take it, I'm either gonna go 205 or 225. I warmed up to 185, and I did that for like 4 reps and it felt okay. But I know it's gonna change when I go up in weight. So maybe I'll go 205 and just keep the RP really low. Tankster's going 195. Clean reps, I'm happy with that. I think I'm just gonna stick with sets of 8, 3 sets. So on that sit, I changed up my my width of my grip, took it out a little bit wider. I think over the months I've my form, my technique has slowly changed, and it just caused me to feel off. So I'm trying to find that sweet spot. So now I'm benching with less of an arch, how I used to do back in the day. I'm still driving my shoulder blades into the bench, but less arch and a wider grip. Because it looks like I was using the same grip width as Tankster, and my arms are slightly longer than his. So I think that was putting some unnecessary stress on my shoulders. I'm gonna try it again, 3rd set. Alright, I'm making an effort to start tracking all my weights again. I'm going to make my way back up, and the best way to make sure I am doing that is tracking my lifts. Again, for my new subs, or anybody that's curious, this is rep count. Right here. Feels good to move. Feels good to get a little pump. Feels good to sweat. The only sweating I was doing was on the bike, on the motorcycle, in my jacket, in the heat. Food for thought, guys. I learned my lesson. We are not invincible. We are not Superman. You gotta be smarter. And usually I'm good at being smart, but it's hard here at the campus. The motivation level is just always up very high. It's hard to take a break, to play it safe, to bring down the intensity here, because it's just such a motivating atmosphere. But yeah, guys, be smart. Take some days off once in a while. Gains are always going to be there. The weights are always going to be there. Don't take your health for granted. Just think about it. Training, especially if you're in a deficit, you're putting your body through a beating. It's not normal to do what we do. So just, take some days off once in a while. It's not gonna, one to 2 days is not gonna hinder your gains, hinder your progress. It'll be there. So we're not Superman. I'm not Superman. You're not Superman. Even though, when we're younger, we think we're Superman. That YOLO life. As you get older, that YOLO life slows down. So again, I'm not Superman. Hope you guys get that concept. Next movement, we're gonna do single arm laterals with a cable. We're shooting for 3 sets of 10 to 12. And then we're gonna move on to tricep extension, same thing, 10 to 12, 3 sets, and that's a wrap. Are you wearing socks? Are those white socks? Are those white socks? Them Fruit of the Loom white socks, son.
I go, you stay, I say, one song to sing.